Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you for returning if you're a returning subscriber, and if this is your first time, please subscribe. On today's episode, I'm going to be showing you how to trim your natural brows. To achieve this, all you need is a large mirror. If you don't have a large mirror, use any one you have. You need a mascara wand, also known as a spooling brush. You need a razor blade. For this one with me, I always cut my own blade though. I break my blade into two. If you cannot do that, then maybe you should stick with a full blade. But to achieve this, I always cut my blade into two. So first of all, you need to brush up your natural brows. Brush everything up with the spooling brush or the mascara wand. Then you, how do I explain this? The faint hair showing at the top of the brows, of your main brows, is what you're going to cut off, not the main brows. Now you want to cut off the really tiny ones. After brushing up, the ones you see that is so tiny are the ones you cut off. Then you take it bit by bit. Like, you don't want to cut large portion of hair at a go. You need to take it like short. Take your time. This is a beginner friendly video, so that's why the video is a bit long. Like, it's supposed to be about 2 to 3 minutes, but yeah, it's a beginner friendly, so you need to take your time. It's with blade, so you don't want to cut yourself. So like you can see in the video, I keep brushing the hair. You keep brushing. For everything you need to cut, you need to keep brushing. Brush out and cut the faint part. So the analysis I'm going to give for this video, or I always give people I've trained and people, I always tell that this is like you have a plant and you have weeds growing around the plant. You don't want to destroy your plant, but you want to cut out the weed around your plant. So this is the analysis that best fits the brows, that I think best fits when you want to trim your brows. So you don't want to cut your real, like, the main hair. Of course, when you brush up, you know which one is the main hair and which one is the weed. So just once you brush up, cut the faint hair, the light hair, then brush it sideways back. Then you want to use the razor blade to smoothen the edges, to smoothen the area around the plant, which is your main brow. I don't know if it makes sense. If you don't understand, forget about it. So let's keep clearing the weed. So you can see, you need to be careful. For trimming brows, you need to be hard on your skin. At the same time, you need to be soft. I don't know how to explain that also, but just be hard, just go soft. And if this is your first time, if you want to try, just see, you don't have to be perfect at first. Even me, in this video, I made a mistake. You get to the part, you will see the part where I made a mistake, because this is the first time I'm showing a video, me trimming my brows and then showing it live. Let me not talk too much. Let's just go. I'm showing you the second part the second part of the brow, so that you can get it better. So again, brush up, cut out the faint hair. You need your blade, your razor, to be hard on your skin, at the same time soft. Not too hard to the extent that you cut yourself, but hard enough for you to cut out the faint hair, the light hair. So keep brushing. For you to see what you need to cut, you need to keep brushing. Brush up. First is brush up with your spooling brush or with your mascara wand. Cut out the faint hair. Just keep cutting. Cut. And for using this razor blade, once you cut, it gives you a very straight, perfect line. Like, it gives your brows this perfect line, as you can see in the video. So just keep cutting. For the arc side, you need to be very you need to be very careful around the arc side. That is the highest point of your brows. You have an arc up and you have an arc down of the brows. So once you're getting to the arc side, you need to be really careful. Like, you need to be very careful. So for the end of the brows though, you can see I keep cutting. Just keep brushing. Brush everything. Once you brush everything and you've cut off the faint hair completely, then you can brush sideways so that you can work on the down part. But in this video, you can see I'm not satisfied. I just keep brushing. So once you brush, then you clear again. It's like you're clearing again. You've unpicked the weed. Then you just need to use a hoe or a shovel to, you know, clear completely. So that's what I'm doing. I just keep clearing. I take from the highest point of my forehead to clear the brows, so that, I mean, it can stand out. Like, if you don't clear, you need to go outside of your brows to clear, so that your brows can stand out when you're done with it. So like, you can see I'm taking my time. You need to be very careful. Like, you need to take your time. Nobody's rushing. You just do it at your leisure. And trust me, for everybody that is always saying I'm scared to touch my brows, if you cut it and you do mistake, it will grow back. But if you keep trying, you will get perfect. Even me, I'm not even perfect. So usually I will trim my brows within 2 minutes, 3, what am I saying? Maybe 1.5 minutes, 2 minutes. But because I need to take it step by step to show any beginner how to do this. I was taking my time. Like, I really need to take my time. Like, you can see now I'm brushing sideways. I'm done with the top part. So that is you getting to the arc part down below, or the bottom part. You need to use the tip of the blade. If you want to get a very perfect and, you know, sharp brows, you need to use that tip. And if you're not perfect yet with that, just keep trying. Let me tell you this one, you're going to get perfect later. You're going to get perfect. Just keep trying. If you keep saying you're scared, you cannot do it. You will not do this thing, no. So you can see I'm trimming. That's the tail of my brows. I really wanted it to be really sharp. And I thought I had gotten it, yeah. So okay, I don't like doing voiceover. I don't know. I'll just be be kaluluing. Anyways, you go back to the down part of the brows and then you cut. You keep cutting. Keep cutting. Some people like to brush down the brows and then cut. You know the way you brush up the hair with where you see the faint hair. Some people like to brush it downwards back, but I don't like to do that. And I mean, I won't teach you what I don't like to do. So I just go down and I just trim. The excess is downwards. You can see where the excess hair is. You just cut it out. Keep cutting so that your brows can stand, your plants can stand out, can look so beautiful. So for that down part, you use the very sharp tip of your blade to cut. You need to go gently. This part, you need to be very, very gentle. You don't want to cut yourself because that part is really fleshy. It's not like the top part where you have the bones, and that part is really fleshy, and so you need to be careful. Just gently use the tip to cut out the underparts. I hope I'm explaining this video well, but please just refer to the video for better explanation. I suck at doing voiceover, but I will not stop doing voiceover. I will keep on doing it. So let's just enjoy this. So once you're done with both brows, in between the bridge of your nose, towards the forehead, sideways to the brows, and you need to clear that part too. Because some of us, we have our hair joining at that point. Then you will have hair there. So you just need to clear it out. Just gently scrape it out. Keep scraping, and then yeah, you're done. Yeah. Just try it. Trust me. Just take your time. In fact, if you have to use 30 minutes, use 30 minutes to do your brows, just for you to get the perfect shape. And if this is your first time, just try it and you will get it. Okay. So yeah, I hope you can understand. I hope you understand this point. So once you're done with your brows, you either use a micellar water or a facial cleanser. I use the facial cleanser in this video, and oh my god, pepper them gang. This is peppermint. It was peppery, not unbearably peppery, but you know, it pepper me smusher. So but you need to clean, because you need to make it neat and clean the drop of hairs and everything that might have dropped there. So yeah, that's it. I hope you learned something. If you did, and if you're going to try this, please leave a comment for me. Let me see that. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you. And please hit the subscribe button.